reading for Sagittarius for the week of March 25th. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first card that we have is the Mother Perception of Seas. And the seas are all about emotions, all about feelings. This is a watery energy. The seas are the traditional cups and the traditional tarot. So these are all about, like I said, feelings. And this card here is about perception. This is about your belief. All feelings and emotions stem from thoughts and our belief in those thoughts. So this is all about what you believe to be true. And I'm taking it that this has to do with how you feel about yourself. This is your own perception, your own view of yourself. Because to clarify that card, we have the Peacock Priestess. And understand, I read for men and women. So this could be father, son, brother, lover. But it says, I am enough. This is all about how you see yourself. And what the energy that I'm getting from this card is that there have been times when you felt like you weren't good enough for what you wanted. You know what resonates on a soul level, but you felt like you weren't good enough for that. And that has really affected your perception and your view. And what this card is saying is you can change that perception. You are enough. And this is all about opening yourself up, really being expressive and letting down your guard and being authentic and being real. That's the message that came through for that card. Because you have the fire card, the expression card. And Sagittarius is a fire sign. So you did get the fire card, and this could, normally I would say this could be about a Sagittarius, and this is about a Sagittarius. And I need to say something first of all. And I had said something on my Scorpio video, but the reason why I chose zodiac signs was so that I could reach all people. I don't do twin flame readings per se, because we all are twin flames. Everyone has a twin flame. Therefore, I am doing twin flame readings. And even though we are souls in these physical forms and our birthdays really do not matter, we do tend to resonate more with our zodiac sign. It is astrological. I know I'm a Scorpio, and so many of those things that I read about Scorpios are true. Now, a lot of the conditioning that comes with Scorpios, like jealousy and possessiveness and stuff, I no longer have those. But the reason why I did these is because so that they would resonate with different groups of people, even though we are a collective consciousness, and I wanted to get that out there. So we have this expression card, and you see the heart. The heart almost looks like it's been broken and is bleeding. But we have to have our heart broken in order for it to open. Because otherwise we just, and I believe this came up for you last week too, Scorpio, about superficial relationships that barely scratch the surface. You needed this type of relationship that cracked your heart open, that broke your heart, because you needed to be able to feel. Because like I said before, you had your guards up and you felt like you weren't good enough, and so you just really guarded your heart, and you just really went for, like, the message that I'm getting with this card right here is that you have put yourself in situations that were comfortable. You haven't really stepped outside your box, outside your comfort zone, out of fear. So you basically settled for situations because you felt like you weren't good enough for anything more. That's the message I got with this card. To clarify this expression card, we have Angel of Truth. And this is all about speaking your truth and expressing how you feel, like really opening up. And see, there's a heart right here too, and a heart on her cheek. So this is all about, and it says true. This is all about opening up your heart and being authentic and expressing yourself and not being scared to do so. Because when you do express yourself and you do open up your heart, then you can align to bigger and better things and not just settle for like bullshit just because You thought that you didn't deserve anything more. This could be a mediocre job. This could be, like I said, superficial relationships, you know, and quantity maybe over quality, not really settling down, not really going deep. That's the message I got with that, because now we have, and this video is probably going to be a little longer than usual, because it took me a while to be able to express that energy right there, to define it. And now we have the Maiden of Passion seas. Once again, this is a watery, emotional, feeling energy. See this? These messages are all about expressing how you feel. If you need to tell somebody how you feel about them, do that. And stop being scared to. Because all you're doing is withholding love from your own self. You know, and this is all a giving energy. This is not even about receiving. This is about giving. This is about, and another message that came through was, whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. All about an equal exchange. Because to clarify that card, we've got the garden and the gate. And once again, what I'm getting, you see she's standing on this side of this garden. It's like she's scared to go through the gate. She's scared to leave her comfort zone and go out there and really see and really live and really feel. She's holding her own self back. You see that? Now we have the Empress card. And once again, this could be the Emperor card if you're a male watching this video, Kuan Yin. This is all about really being in your power. Really being empowered, and I feel like you've been doing that. I feel like you have been stepping into your power, and you've been owning it. And you haven't been letting people run all over you. You've been setting healthy boundaries. But don't be so guarded that you don't let people in who are actually there to like love you and support you. That message came through. Because to clarify that card, we have initiate, curiosity, open, warm. See that open? Initiate. This means take the steps you're guided. If you're guided to do something, do it. And sometimes we'll get signs from the universe. You can see numbers, you can see names. I mean, if that happens, then that's letting you know that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's your soul's path. That's what you're being attracted to, being drawn to. So be open and warm to that, and just, I mean, it's okay to be strong and be hard and be guarded, but that's not how you experience quality, and that's not how you experience depth. Get out of your head. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. And now we have the initiation card, Mary Magdalene. And what I'm getting with this card is that everything you've gone through so far has prepared you for this moment. It's been like an initiation. You know, what do we do when we have an initiation? We go through a series of tests to see if we're ready. And you've passed all of those tests, and you are ready. So don't look back on things as mistakes, but look back at them as an initiation to prepare you for bigger and better things, things that you deserve. Because to clarify that card, we have the Fairy Godmother card, Revelation, Discovery, Epiphany. And this is you realizing that. This is you realizing that everything that's happened was divinely guided, and everything happened just the way it was supposed to. Everything. It's like the sky parted and the sun started shining, and then you realized, wow, I know what I want now because I experienced all these other things that just did not fulfill me. They just didn't feel right. They just didn't resonate with my soul. They're not good enough for me. I know I deserve more, and I know I've been settling for less. I know I've been settling for mediocrity. I know I've been settling for superficial stuff. And now I'm ready. I'm ready to experience better experiences. That message came through. Now we got the Mother Mary, the sacrifice card. And what I'm getting with this card is that you have always put other people's feelings ahead of your own. And you haven't been true and been real to yourself. You've sacrificed yourself for others, for what you thought was expected of you. And maybe you've been stuck in patterns. You've done the same things the same way over and over and over again, and you don't know really how to do anything else. And then you got so stuck in these patterns that they just really became comfortable. They became comfortable to you, like over here. But then you got in these situations where you felt like you had to sacrifice yourself and your own happiness for others. Oh my God, that message just came through loud and clear. So stop that. Honor yourself. Where is the honor if you're not honoring yourself? Because to clarify that card, and wait till you see this, call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. This is all about self-care. This is all about putting yourself first. This is moving out of that codependent energy. Sometimes we get stuck. We get stuck in a pattern where people need us and we need them, and then we're stuck. It's almost like a web we weave around each other, and then we can't get out of it, and then we call it love. That's not love. That's a codependent situation. That's an addiction. People and situations can become addictive too. True, pure love is fluid. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed freedom. There's no fear. You're not scared of losing one another. You give each other space. Now we've got the Wealthy Man card. And what I'm getting with this card, this is almost like a workaholic energy. This is almost like just working, and not getting anywhere, spinning your wheels. And you don't realize that you don't have to work that hard. All you have to do is open yourself up. The universe is an abundant place. And stop blocking yourself from receiving money. Because believe it or not, it's very, very supernatural the way we manifest money. I mean, sometimes I go to my account, there's extra money. I go to my purse, there's extra money. I haven't bought meat, and I'm a vegetarian, but my sons eat meat. I have not bought meat in so long. Every time I go to my freezer, it's full of meat again, and I know I didn't buy it. That kind of thing. And I feel like maybe even you're kind of starting to see this too. You're starting to see extra money because look, unexpected income. So you're starting to kind of learn how this works, how you manifest more money. And it is not by working yourself to death in this matrix. It's about sitting back and opening up and believing that you're a money magnet and money comes to you and flows effortlessly. Mature woman. This is you wanting a better type of higher vibrational situation, relationship. You've been in a lot of relationships, a lot of situations that have sucked you dry, that have not been an equal exchange of energy. You've been with a lot of, I hate to put labels on it, but even, energy, what you would consider to be energy vampires who just suck you dry and don't add anything to your life whatsoever. And you want this type of mature relationship. You want that type of relationship I was talking about where you're not sacrificing yourself, but you do feel free to grow and you feel like you can be yourself and your soul is fed and nurtured. And it is an equal exchange of energy. And it's coming. That is coming. You just have to open up to it and you have to stop being scared. And you have to express yourself. Express what you need. Admit your needs. A lot of times we feel like we have to be strong all the time, but being strong means admitting your needs and letting someone else in. That message came through too. Well, this is your weekly reading, Sagittarius. Open up your heart and let love in. Don't be scared to walk through the gate, but I'm going to include my contact information if you would like to have a personal reading with me. They're $30 right now, and I do Cash App and PayPal. So please email me if you're interested in a reading. I'll put the information in the description of the video.